The power of not thinking, gang. The power of not thinking. Now, that sounds really contradictory, especially in America, when we put so much emphasis on education and learning, from the university to college to high school. Um, and we think that the more we think, the more powerful we are. And I'm here to tell you that's totally false. And it's just propaganda. Now, thinking has its place. Okay, thinking has its place. But as being a coach and dealing with hundreds of students, and also being an entrepreneur all my life, someone that's came to America as a refugee, as an immigrant, never borrowed any money, I can tell you that the times that I won in life, the times that I saw my friends win, the times that I saw my students win, is when they were doing the least amount of thinking. Okay, let me give you an example. When we watch top athletes, for example, Michael Jordan, things of that nature, or when we watch someone playing beautiful instrument and they're just flowing, they're in the zone, there's absolutely no thinking happening. Zero. Okay? And when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to being an investor, cryptocurrency investor, a real estate investor, okay, there are parts that require thinking. But what I've realized and also observed from, again, training a lot of students in my profit sharing, in my abundance club mastermind, in my academy, is that normally my students, including myself and most people as humans, we think ourselves out of the deal, out of the project. Okay, what happens is we start here and we start thinking, what if this happened, thinking, what if this happens, and then we keep thinking, and before we know it, we don't take any action at all because we're thinking too much. We're thinking about what if I do this may happen, and then we'll start thinking about investigating that idea, and then that idea goes to a different idea, and what I referred into a thinking of a circular, where you're thinking and no action is being taken. Now, the problem is the smarter we are, the worse we have this problem, right? If our IQ is very low, then we may not have that problem that much. But if we have a really high IQ, or we're smart, or we have a master's degree, or a college degree, or a PhD, then we have obsessive thinking, and we think we're so smart, we know every freaking thing, right? We think we know everything, when in reality we don't. Okay, why do I say we don't? Well, because there are so many forces involved in life that are behind our knowing that we know. There's things out there that we don't know that we even don't know, if that makes any sense. And there are forces out there when we're chasing our dreams that the moons and the stars will line up for us, as long as we just show up, as long as we just take the first step, as long as we are pursuing our dreams. Now, I've seen tons of students have an amazing deal on their lap where they could buy a house for free, basically. The seller's gonna finance them, or an opportunity for them to buy $100,000 home for $50,000 or $55,000 or $60,000. And when it comes for them to pull on the trigger, they're just thinking about it and thinking about it and asking their wives and asking their cousins and asking their attorneys and asking their CPAs and asking everyone and their mama. And there's no problem with doing that. But end of the day, you got to pull on that trigger one way or another. And what I realized is that when people start thinking, they don't end up pulling the trigger. And that's why I think that the dumber we are, the more odds of success we have. And this is one of the reasons that why many C and F students are the bosses of students that are A and B, that got the A, got the honor roll. Because the smarter they are, the more thinking they're going to do, and they're going to think themselves out of the possibility, out of their dreams, just by thinking. And this is why I say that start where you stand. It doesn't say think where you stand. It says start where you stand. And there's only two possibilities with that. A, you make a mistake, or B, you move forward. And if you make a mistake, that's a lesson for the next option, the next choice you make, which is to take action or not action, to be able to have wiser decision making skills. So this is how I've done it. When I started my moving company, right out of college, right? Out of college, I just went to college because my parents wanted me to. I hated school, but I'm Persian. I like to keep my parents happy. So, right out of college, I lived in my car because I wanted to start a business. That came to a point where I didn't want to do my parents what they want me to do, which is continue going to medical school, whatever. And I said, you know what? I want to be an entrepreneur, and I started a moving company. I didn't know anything about a moving company. I literally didn't know anything. I didn't have any trucks. I didn't have any people to help me go do moves. I didn't have the paperwork. I didn't even know how to pick up the phone and talk to the customer. I didn't know how to price it. I didn't know any of this stuff. But my very first action was to go generate leads. And once the leads came in, I picked up the phone and I just was willing to take action and pick up the phone. Right? I could have just stopped there and keep thinking, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, right? I could have kept thinking that, or what if they say this? What if they say that? However, I didn't do that. What I did is pick up the phone, and my very first customer that I booked was a $1,200 move. And then after I got the customer, then I figured out, well, I need someone to go help me do the moves. Well, I need a truck. Well, holy shit, I need a contract, and so on and so on. Okay? And what I did, because I didn't have those things, what I did at that time was I just outsourced out, I just contract out that work to a professional moving company. Right? I give it to a professional moving company. I got a big chunk of money for it because I already generated the lead. I had already booked the customer. I give him a quote. It was a $1,200 move. And so anyways, where the other way, I could have just thought about it like, whoa, why should I even take any action? I don't know what to do. What about when they call? I don't know what to say. I don't have the paperwork. I don't have a truck. I don't have this. I don't have that. Let my brain just go around in circles, not take any action. That's why I say start where you stand. I did exactly. I just marketed, picked up the phone. I didn't know what to say. I winged it. And then once I winged it, I got to the next step, and I thought, okay, how can I solve the next step? Simply put, I didn't think about 10 steps ahead because I didn't have those 10 steps ahead, and all that's going to do is create more thinking, more worries, more fears. So what I did is just focus on step number one. Well, I want to start a business. I have no money. What I got to do? I got to have customers that wanted to pay me up front for the services, and then I will render the services to them. And once the customer said yes, then my next solution is, hey, I could go get my own truck, which I couldn't afford at that time. I was living with $20 a week type of deal. Or I came with a better solution. Why don't I just outsource it to someone else, guys? Why don't I outsource it to someone else? Which from there led into me making money, doing that a couple of times, and then learning my lesson that outsourcing takes away a lot of the control, and I can't provide great service if I outsource. And then that's when I went to getting my own trucks after I had already made thousands of dollars from, having no money, having no experience. And all I had to work on was first lead generation. Next was to convert the customers into booking. And then third, once I stacked my cheese, after I stacked my money, then I went into getting my own equipment. Now, everyone does it the other way. Everyone that goes into the moving company and they succeed, look at this squirrel right here, guys. He's cool. He knows I'm a cool dude and he's here to chill. Right, buddy? Thank you. Thanks for coming, my man. Anyways, the way everyone else does it, that's why the success or the failure rate, I should say, is 9 out of 10, is they go out there and they buy the equipment. They go out there and buy the moving truck. They go out there and start to get their office. And, that's going to require a lot of capital, a lot of debt. and that's why the failure rate is so high. But the way that I teach you guys in my profit sharing, the way that I teach you guys in my academy, hey buddy, how are you? How are you? Say hi to my friends. I don't know if you guys can see this guy right here, but he's right there. Right there. Hey buddy, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you, my friend. This guy says, be your dreams, man. Don't have fear. Don't be a fear guy. Don't have fear. Stop thinking. Be your dreams. Take action. Thanks, man. Come out here. Bye-bye. Anyways, guys, if you can, click the like button, share this message for me. If you're interested in working with me direct, then consider joining my profit sharing. If you have a successful business or you have your money right, it's $5,000 for one whole freaking year of coaching, guys. One whole year of coaching. On top of that, I'll give you all your business tools that you need, from websites to follow up to marketing materials to your paperwork to give to the sellers, etc. All is included for free as a bonus gift, because I want you to succeed, because I love you, right? And if you're not in a situation where you have success like that, then I totally understand that. Then consider joining my Abundance Club, just $97 a month. And we meet every Saturday for coaching, an hour a week, guys. So you basically get 4 hours a week for just 97 bucks, guys. Amazing, right from your computer. Someone asked me, well, I'm in a different state, Mike, can I still do profit sharing? Absolutely, dude. We're using the newest technology. We meet virtually just like this. You get to ask me all kind of questions you want in all of my classes, guys. The Abundance Club, profit sharing. And if you're broke or you need a side hustle, you need to make some money now because you've been laid off, what's going on with the bug situation, then consider getting the new Flip, guys. It's revolutionary. I teach you exactly what I've done in a business, to create a business that only requires $100, guys, just $100 to start, okay, to risk, and you put that $100 to work, and you're able to 2x to 7x it if you're willing to take a risk, if you're willing to take action, and you can follow the instructions in the manual. Okay, there's a possibility you can lose your $100, but I've never lost my $100, and I've done 2x to 7x. I'm not sure that everyone can do 7x, all right, but it's definitely very, very doable if you're willing to take action, guys. Again, it's called the new Flip. You can get it at mrnofluff.com. Click this like button. Seriously, guys, I do this video totally for free for you. Click the like button, support the channel, support me and my kids, right? All the information is free since 2013. Peace.